Hello, everyone. This video could be the most crucial English learning resource you'll ever come across. I'm not saying this to boast. I'm saying this because most people have been studying English incorrectly for years, and nobody has revealed the real secret to them. We've all been taught to memorize grammar rules, study vocabulary, read books, and watch videos. Yes, those are helpful. But here's the harsh reality: if your mouth doesn't practice, your English will never improve. You've trained your mind, but you've neglected to train your mouth. That's why you feel stuck. You understand English in your thoughts. You know the words. You know what you want to express. But when it's time to speak, your mouth locks up. Your voice vanishes, and you feel like you don't know English at all. Does this sound familiar? This life-changing video will fix that forever. Today, we won't focus on textbooks or theories. We'll train your mouth like an athlete trains their body. Because English isn't just a subject, it's a physical skill. Your lips, tongue, jaw, and throat need practice, coordination, and repetition. If you want to speak fluently, confidently, and naturally, this video will teach you how to develop true mouth fluency, not just false confidence. Not just thinking about speaking, but real, practical, everyday English speaking. You'll discover 10 powerful mouth training techniques used by English learners, actors, public speakers, and even language coaches. You don't need costly classes. You don't need a perfect setting. And you definitely don't need to be born in an English-speaking country. Just follow these steps daily. Train your mouth like a muscle, and progress will come faster than you ever thought possible. This isn't a "just talk to yourself" video. This isn't "just be confident" advice. This is a detailed, step-by-step physical training plan for your mouth. In fact, the techniques I'll share today can be practiced alone in your room without a teacher in just 15 minutes a day. Even with imperfect grammar or accent, you'll realize your issue isn't English, it's your silence. And that silence stops today. Because after this video, you'll have the tools to make your mouth speak English clearly, powerfully, and confidently. So, if you're tired of only understanding English but not speaking it, if you've been scared, stuck, or silent for too long, this is your fresh start. This is your breakthrough. This is where fluency begins. Step 1: Mirror speech method. What is the mirror speech method? It involves standing in front of a mirror, looking into your own eyes, and speaking English aloud. It sounds basic, but it's one of the most effective tools for building speaking confidence, facial control, eye contact, and true mouth fluency. It's not about grammar or precision. It's about movement, eye contact, emotion, confidence, and control. When you speak in front of a mirror, you're both the speaker and the audience. Why does it work? Let's be honest, most learners only practice English in their heads. You silently translate. You silently imagine. You silently hope you'll be ready to speak someday. But the mirror forces you to act. No hiding, no fear. You confront your hesitation and overcome it. Hi, I'm James. I'm 23. I live in Mexico City. I'm learning English to work in a hotel. That's it. That's your daily practice. No pressure, no shame. Just you, your reflection, and your voice. How to do it? Find a quiet spot with a mirror, bathroom, bedroom, or dressing area where you can see yourself clearly. Stand tall and look into your eyes, not your clothes or background. This builds eye contact confidence, a skill you'll use with real people. Start with a simple self-introduction, your name, age, city, job, or hobbies. Repeat it 3 to 5 times, like, I'm Jack. I live in Dubai. I'm 22. I want to speak English fluently. Say it slowly once, then faster, then with emotion. This isn't acting, it's training. Observe your mouth. Notice how your lips move. Which words are hard to say? Where do you stumble? This is real-time feedback. Your mirror is your teacher, no need for anyone else. Increase the challenge daily. Day 1, talk about yourself. Day 2, describe your morning. Day 3, talk about your favorite movie. Day 4, pretend you're in an interview. Keep pushing your limits. Story. A young woman from Indonesia studied English for years, grammar, vocabulary, listening, everything. But she never spoke. When she moved to Australia for college, someone asked, "Do you need help?" and she froze. Not because she didn't know English, but because her mouth wasn't trained to respond. That night, she cried. The next day, she stood in front of her bathroom mirror and practiced, "I need help. Can you help me, please?" "Yes, I need a charger." "Where's the nearest store?" She practiced 10 minutes daily, no excuses. After 3 weeks, she had her first full English conversation in a supermarket, confident and clear. Tips for success: don't judge your accent, focus on clarity. Don't rush to speak fast, speak strongly. Don't wait for confidence, build it by facing your reflection. Don't stop after 1 day. Practice for 30 days. What happens? You speak with more energy. You stop translating mentally. You stop fearing your voice. Your mouth gets used to English sounds. It's not magic, it's repetition, emotion, and physical practice. This is your new mirror. Mirror speech may seem too simple, but simplicity is strength. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect moment. No more fear of sounding wrong. Start today. Stand up, look at yourself, and speak your truth. You're learning, growing, and speaking. Your mouth was made to speak. Now it's time to train it. Step 2, sentence repetition. If you can say one sentence 20 times clearly, you can say thousands more with confidence later. What is sentence repetition? It means taking a single, short sentence and saying it aloud 20 to 30 times in a row. Why? Each repetition makes your mouth more comfortable. Your rhythm improves, and your fear of speaking fades. This isn't mindless repetition, it's building muscle memory for your mouth. Like a singer practicing one line or an athlete repeating one move until it's automatic. Fluency isn't about speed, it's about comfort. And comfort comes from repetition. Why does it work? In your native language, your mouth knows every word's shape. You don't think about it, your jaw, lips, and tongue just work. But in English, your muscles aren't trained. Even if your brain understands, your mouth hesitates, stumbles, or stiffens. You feel like you're forgetting words, but you're not, your muscles just aren't trained to say them. Sentence repetition fixes this. How to do it? Pick a simple sentence from daily life. I wake up at 6 a.m. I'm going to the market. I need a cup of coffee. I'm learning English every day. Keep it short and clear. Say it 5 times slowly, focusing on how your mouth moves. Feel every word and sound. If possible, watch your lips in a mirror. Now repeat it 10 more times with rhythm, confidently. I need a cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee. After 15 repetitions, your mouth feels at ease. Your confidence grows. Now say it 5 times with different emotions: angry, sleepy, excited, nervous, joking. This builds mouth control and flexibility. Final 5 times, say it powerfully, clearly, as if addressing a crowd: I'm learning English every day. Now your brain and mouth believe it, and your identity shifts. A young delivery boy from Vietnam practiced alone in his room with no one to talk to. Every day before work, he stood by his fan and repeated, I am confident in English, 50 times, morning and night. After a month, he said it in a hotel job interview and got hired. Why? Not because his vocabulary was flawless, but because he spoke clearly and confidently. Confidence comes from repetition. Start with these phrases: I live in your city. I like drinking tea in the morning. Today will be a great day. I'm improving every day. Practice 3 sentences daily, 20 times each. In 30 days, you'll notice a huge boost in comfort and fluency. Mistakes to avoid: don't switch sentences too fast, repeat each enough times. Don't speak lazily, keep energy in your mouth. Don't aim for speed, aim for clarity and comfort. Don't say it in your head, say it aloud, with power. Repetition isn't boring, it's the hidden secret of fluent speakers. You're not just saying sentences, you're training your voice and rewiring your brain to trust your mouth. If you've never tried sentence repetition, today is the perfect day to start. Step 3: Silent mimicking. Practice without sound. Sometimes you can't speak aloud, maybe you're in a library, on a bus, or surrounded by people. But your learning doesn't stop, because your mouth can still train silently. Welcome to silent mimicking. This means watching a short English video clip, listening to a sentence, and copying the mouth movements without making a sound. Your mouth opens, closes, and forms the words, but no voice comes out. It looks like miming, but it's a highly effective fluency training technique. Why does it work? It strengthens the brain-mouth connection. Normally, your brain hears a word, but your mouth struggles to say it. Silent mimicking builds a bridge between hearing and speaking. It teaches your tongue where to move, your jaw how to open, and your breath how to flow. Since there's no sound, your brain focuses purely on physical movement, building deep muscle memory without the pressure of speaking. How to do it? Find a 30-second English video clip, a movie scene, podcast, interview, or lesson. It should be clear, slow, and natural. Watch and listen once without repeating. Just observe. Play it again, mute your voice, and mimic the speaker's mouth movements. Match every lip movement, pause, and syllable silently. It may feel odd, but it's powerful. Repeat the clip 3 to 4 times, matching more closely each time. You'll notice your mouth moving more naturally, feeling less stiff. You'll start anticipating the movements. That's fluency. For example, take the sentence, what do you want to do today? It might sound like, what do you want to do today? Silently mimic this, watching the lips. What, lips together, do you, tongue touches roof, wanna, lips relaxed, do. Quick movement, today, tongue hits twice, lips stay open. Do this 10 times silently, then once with sound. Your mouth will know the motion, and when you add sound, it flows effortlessly. Why is this great for shy learners? Many fear speaking aloud. Silent mimicking builds the habit without embarrassment. You can do it on a train, in bed, in the bathroom, or during a muted Zoom call. No one hears you, but your mouth is learning. You're practicing rhythm, muscle movement, breathing, and confidence without sound pressure. This lays a foundation, so when you speak aloud, it feels natural. Mistakes to avoid: don't randomly open and close your mouth, match the speaker precisely. Don't skip listening, listen first, then mimic. Don't rush, focus on precision, not speed. Don't stay silent forever, silent mimicking prepares you for real speaking. Even silence can build fluency. 5 minutes of daily silent mimicking will grow your fluency quietly but powerfully. When you finally speak aloud, others will be amazed, but you won't be. You trained in silence. Now it's time to speak. Step 4. Roleplay practice. If you don't prepare for real conversations, you'll panic in real life. Roleplay isn't a game, it's simulation training for real-world English. It means imagining real situations and speaking as if you're in them. It's what doctors do before surgery, pilots do before flying, and actors do before filming. Now, you'll do it to become fluent. Why does roleplay work? Many learners say, I understand English, but I get nervous talking to someone. That nervousness comes because your mouth hasn't experienced the situation. Your brain knows the words, but your voice doesn't know how to say them under pressure. Roleplay fixes this by giving you a safe space to rehearse responses and build fluency without fear of judgment. How to do it? Pick a real-life scenario: ordering food, asking for help in a store, checking in at an airport, giving directions, or chatting at a party. Write 3 to 5 common sentences for the situation, like, Hi, can I see the menu? Are there vegetarian options? How much is this? Now say them aloud, in character, as if you're in the scenario. Use your hands, eyes, and voice. Hi, I'd like a table for 2. Can I get a chicken sandwich? No onions. Can I pay by card? This isn't acting, it's real-world training. Repeat with different emotions: tired, nervous, excited, to build flexibility for real situations. A man from Brazil wanted a customer service job in Dubai. His grammar and vocabulary were decent, but he froze when spoken to in English. He practiced 10 daily role plays, handling an angry customer, assisting with a return, saying, "Let me check for you." He practiced 20 minutes daily in front of a mirror. After 3 weeks, he aced an interview, role-playing his answers confidently. He got hired, not for perfect grammar, but for speaking with emotion, structure, and presence. Roleplay changed his future. Pro tips: record your roleplays to track progress. Add the other person's replies and speak both sides of the conversation. Use YouTube or ChatGPT for conversation examples. Create a roleplay notebook for daily practice scripts. The world doesn't wait for perfect English, it waits for people who can handle real conversations. With roleplay, you won't just speak English, you'll live it and control it. Step 5. Camera or AI practice. The camera isn't your enemy, it's your global mirror. No English-speaking partner? No one around you speaks English? Make the camera your conversation buddy. This step is one of the most powerful tools today, yet 99% of learners overlook it. Use it, and your progress will skyrocket. Why does it work? Speaking to a camera does 3 things. It forces your mouth to form full sentences under pressure, builds awareness of your tone, body language, and clarity, and creates a recorded log of your growth. Even 2 minutes of daily speaking trains your mouth in structure, flow, and rhythm. You hear yourself, improve yourself, and become your own coach. How to do it? Choose a topic you care about: your day, favorite movie, yearly goals, what English means to you, or a message to your future self. Turn on your camera. No script, no memorizing, just speak. Hi, I'm Daniel. Today, I'll talk about my dream to move to Canada. I've been learning English for 6 months. Speak for 1 to 3 minutes. Watch the video, but don't harshly judge mistakes. Focus on progress. Was I clear? Did I pause too much? Where did I get stuck? AI as a partner. If you don't like recording, use an AI like ChatGPT. Type, let's roleplay. I'm a tourist in London, you're the hotel receptionist. Respond aloud to each message, treating the AI as a real person. This trains your mouth to respond quickly and naturally. A woman from Turkey recorded 60 videos in 60 days, each on a different topic. At first, her sentences were shaky and her voice trembled. By day 20, she was smoother. By day 40, her confidence soared. By day 60, she uploaded her videos online and got hired to teach English to kids. She trained silently, and the world heard her later. Pro tips: keep videos private, they're for you. Speak naturally, not robotically. Review older videos monthly to see progress. Label videos like A Day 1, My Dream. Build a growth library. The camera doesn't judge your accent or laugh at mistakes. It's ready to hear your voice. Speak to it, practice with it, and one day, you'll realize, I didn't just learn English, I became an English speaker. Step 6, slow speech. Clear words make powerful thoughts. Many learners think fluency means speed, but that's a myth. Fluency is clarity, confidence, and control. The secret to all three is speaking slowly. Slow speech improves pronunciation, sharpens thinking, and makes you sound more intelligent and understandable. Why is speed a fluency killer? Many learners rush to sound smart, but they swallow words, mix grammar, forget vocabulary, lose control, and feel like failures. So, they stop speaking. But slowing down gives your brain time, your mouth control, and your message power. Pick a simple topic like, my favorite food. Say, my favorite food is spicy chicken curry. I eat it every Sunday with my family. Now say it very slowly, word by word, pausing naturally, my favorite food is spicy chicken curry. I eat it every Sunday with my family. You're not being lazy, you're being powerful. Record yourself speaking fast versus slow. Compare which sounds stronger and clearer. Add emotion even at a slow pace, don't sound robotic, just clear and warm. A man from Egypt applied for a job in Canada. In his first interview, he rushed and lost the opportunity. His teacher said, slow down. Speak like a leader. He practiced slow, clear speech with pauses for 30 days. In his next interview, he spoke calmly and powerfully. He got the job. Why? He sounded in control, even with the same vocabulary. Mistakes to avoid: don't stretch words unnaturally, just pause between thoughts. Don't confuse slow with boring, keep your voice energetic. Don't slow down only in practice, use it in real conversations. Don't worry if someone asks you to speed up, clarity beats speed. Power comes from presence, not rushing. Speak slowly, clearly, and with belief in every word. You don't need to race to fluency, just walk there purposefully, one clear sentence at a time. Step 7, voice mimicking. You don't learn to sing by reading music, you sing. You don't learn to speak English by studying grammar, you mimic real voices. Voice mimicking means listening to a native English speaker and copying their exact words, tone, rhythm, pauses, and emotion in real time. This isn't just repeating words, it's imitating the music of English. English isn't just a language, it's a sound system, a melody, a rhythm. When you mimic voices, you train your mouth to match the natural flow of fluent speakers without thinking. Why does it work? Children learn to speak by listening, mimicking, and repeating, not by studying grammar or sentence structure. That's how they sound natural. Voice mimicking lets your brain and mouth learn together in real time. Your ears catch the pattern, and your mouth mirrors the sound. Over time, English feels familiar, not foreign. How to do it? Choose a clear native English clip, a podcast, TED Talk, TV show, or movie scene with real emotion and natural pace. Play 5 to 10 seconds of audio. Listen closely to not just the words, but how they're said, pitch, speed, emotion, pauses, word connections. Replay the section and speak along at the same time, matching every sound. No delay, no thinking, just echo the speaker. It's tough at first, your tongue will struggle. That's normal. That's training. Repeat multiple times. After 10 minutes, your mouth will feel tired, proof your speaking muscles are growing. For example, a movie line, "I'm not sure what you're talking about." Naturally, it sounds like, "I'm not sure what you're talking about." Mimic this in real time, the reduced "I'm not sure," the linked "whatcha," the flow of "talking about." You're not just saying the sentence, you're living the voice pattern. Do this for 5 to 10 sentences daily. In a month, your voice will sound fluent, not just acting fluent. Mistakes to avoid: don't pause and repeat later, mimic live. Don't worry about missing words, focus on rhythm and tone. Don't use robotic voices, choose emotional, native speech. Don't overthink grammar, let your mouth learn patterns naturally. Mimicking is performance training. Great speakers are great listeners and imitators. To sound like a native, start by mimicking one daily. Become a little more fluent each day. Step 8. Mouth muscle training. Your mouth is an instrument that needs tuning, stretching, and control. English sounds hard because your mouth isn't used to its shapes. Some sounds don't exist in your native language. Some movements feel awkward. That's not your fault, it's a matter of muscle training. This step will make your mouth flexible and strong to speak English without fatigue or tension. Why do mouth muscles matter? Actors and singers train their tongues and jaws because their voice is their tool. If their muscles are tight, their performance suffers. The same applies to English. You may know a sentence, but if your mouth can't move freely, it won't come out clearly. Training your tongue, jaw, and lips improves pronunciation, speaking stamina, word recall, and reduces mistakes and fear. How to train? Tongue stretching: stick your tongue out as far as possible, then side to side. Then touch the roof of your mouth while saying la. Repeat for 1 minute. This helps with L, D, and T sounds. Jaw loosening: open your mouth wide like a yawn, hold for 5 seconds, then relax. Repeat 5 times. Then say ba pa 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 mom. This aids P, B, M sounds and reduces tension. Lip control: hold a pencil between your lips and say the alphabet slowly, A, B, C. This strengthens V, F, and W sounds. Do this for 2 minutes. These exercises reduce stuttering, improve breath control, enhance long sentence endurance, and make fast English easier. You'll speak longer without tiring, and your words will be sharper, smoother, and stronger. Don't ignore the physical side of fluency. Grammar won't help if your mouth is stiff. 5 minutes of daily mouth training will give you lifelong fluency. Train your mouth like an athlete, and it will perform like a champion. Step 9. Clear flow and connection. It's not about a British or American accent, it's about being clear and connected. This step isn't about copying someone else, it's about making your English natural, smooth, and understandable. The difference between beginners and advanced speakers isn't vocabulary, it's flow, how words connect, how sentences move, how sound carries. Pick short phrases with connections. What do you want becomes what do you want? Can I help you becomes can I help ya? Let me see becomes let me see. Did you eat becomes did ya eat? Give me that becomes gimme that. These aren't slang, they're natural contractions in real English. Say them slowly first, then speed up. Start with, what do you want? Then, what do you want? Then faster, what do you want? Repeat 10 to 20 times. Watch your mouth in a mirror to build muscle memory, rhythm, and flow. Record a 1-minute monologue using connected speech on a topic like, my morning routine, I wake up at 6, then I brush my teeth. I gotta get ready fast 'cause I don't wanna be late. This is how fluent speakers sound. Don't fake a heavy accent, focus on clarity. Don't eliminate all pauses, pause naturally between ideas. Don't overuse slang, keep it simple but natural. Don't aim for perfection, aim for smoothness. When your words connect, your message comes alive. You stop sounding like a student and start sounding like a speaker. Not because of big words, but because your flow feels natural. That's when people listen. That's when confidence grows. Accent isn't about nationality, it's about clarity, connection, and comfort. When your English flows, your message is powerful, even with simple words. Practice word connection daily. Listen, repeat, record, improve. True fluency isn't just what you say, it's how you say it. Step 10. Speak under pressure. Note, the original text for Step 10 was incomplete. If you provide the remaining content or want me to create a rewritten version based on the pattern, I can complete this section. Fluency is not proven in calm moments. Fluency is proven when your heart is racing, your hands are shaking, but your mouth still speaks. This step is the final training ground. It's where everything you've practiced, mirror talk, sentence looping, shadowing, muscle memory, role play, now comes together in one real challenge, speaking when your brain feels nervous. Because here's the truth, most English learners can speak when they're alone. But when someone's watching, when time is ticking, when the room is silent, they freeze. Why? Because their mouth was never trained to speak under stress. And that's what we fix now. You don't become brave by waiting for confidence. You become brave by facing uncomfortable moments over and over until they become normal. In English, pressure comes from speaking to strangers, speaking in interviews, speaking in meetings, speaking on video, speaking on stage, or sometimes just speaking to a waiter. These moments feel like tests, but they're actually training opportunities. If you can simulate pressure at home, you will be strong in real life. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Yes, just 1 minute. But in that minute, your job is to keep talking without stopping, even if you make mistakes. Pick a random topic without preparing. Examples: my favorite food, what I did last weekend, a place I want to visit, one thing I'm afraid of, my morning routine. Now speak continuously for 60 seconds. No stopping, no planning, no rewriting. Just speak out loud freely. If you forget a word, describe it another way. If you feel lost, say, let me think and continue. The goal is not perfection. The goal is resilience. What this builds inside you: mental flexibility, word recovery strength, real-time thinking, mouth control under stress, and most importantly, confidence in the chaos. Imagine a student in Spain who's preparing for a visa interview. He knows English well, but every time he rehearses, he pauses, restarts, and overthinks. His teacher gives him the 60-second method. Tell me what you love about your hometown. No preparation. Speak for 1 minute straight. He struggles at first, stammers, forgets words. But after 10 days, his mouth starts reacting faster. His brain trusts itself more. And when the real interview comes, he doesn't freeze because his mouth is trained to speak even under pressure. That's the power of this step. Common mistakes to avoid: don't prepare a script. The point is spontaneous fluency. Don't stop when you make a mistake. Correct it out loud or move on. Don't try to impress. Speak simply but clearly. Don't compare your first tries with others. Your only competition is yesterday's version of you. Speaking under pressure is like lifting heavy weights. You don't start with 100 kilos. You start small, but lift every day. Soon, the pressure that once scared you will become your training ground. And real conversations won't feel like danger anymore. They'll feel like home. The daily 15-minute fluency routine. Fluency is not a gift. Fluency is a habit, and your daily system is your strongest teacher. Now, let's put everything together. If you followed every step so far, you've learned techniques. But now, you need a routine. Something you can follow daily with no confusion. What I'll give you now is not a suggestion. It's a plan, one that is realistic, repeatable, powerful, and built to train your mouth every day, no matter where you are or how busy you are. The daily 15-minute fluency formula. This routine is for real practice, not passive learning. You don't need books. You don't need apps. You need your voice. Minute 1 to 2, mirror talk warm-up. Look into your own eyes. Introduce yourself naturally. Say how you feel today. Talk to yourself like a friend. This builds confidence plus eye contact. Minute 3 to 5, sentence looping. Choose one sentence you want to master. Example: I don't like being late to work. Repeat it 20 times. Change tone, speed, and emotion. Focus on comfort and flow. This builds mouth muscle plus rhythm. Minute 6 to 7, role-play situation. Pick a real-life moment: ordering coffee, booking a hotel, asking for directions. Speak 3 to 5 sentences you would say in that moment. Act it out like it's happening now. This builds practical fluency plus situational memory. Minute 8 to 9, silent sound shadowing. Play a 30-second native speaker audio. Mute your voice, but copy every mouth movement. Match the rhythm, lips, and flow. Repeat the clip 2 to 3 times. This builds muscle pattern memory plus listening awareness. Minute 10 to 11, tongue and jaw warm-up. Do 2 minutes of muscle stretching, la BAAEIOU, with facial control. Breathe deeply between each. This builds control plus pronunciation clarity. Minute 12 to 13, word flow practice. Pick one phrase with linked words. Example: what do you want to do today? Say it 15 times with connected sound. Record yourself. Try to match native rhythm. This builds natural flow plus accent balance. Minute 14 to 15, pressure speaking. Set a timer for 1 minute. Speak about any topic. Don't stop. Don't prepare. Just speak. Real time, real challenge. This builds courage plus real fluency. If you follow this 15-minute plan every day for 30 days, you will no longer be afraid to speak. Your mouth will know how to form English sentences automatically. You will recover from mistakes in real time. You will feel like a speaker, not just a student. Your friends and family will notice the change in your voice. You will finally believe in your own fluency. Track your progress.